I'm riding a bike. I'm trying to ride a bike in Sandals. Oh, there it goes. Those are brakes. Oh yeah, not great. Okay, whoa, okay. Holy crap. Okay, I'm riding a bike in Sandals St Vincent. This is how you can get around property. You just have these little bikes. They're all around property, and you can just ride around. So I'm kind of in the Butler Village. Wow, it's been a long time. When's the last time you rode a bike? It's been a long time. Yes, whoa, okay. I still have it. It's still working. Oh, there's a little hill. There's a little hill coming up. So yeah, Sandals St Vincent. It's not far from St Lucia. I took a puddle hopper plane over here the other day, and it was a 16-minute plane ride, so that was pretty amazing. Oh, the beaches down here, it looks amazing. But I took a flight from 3 different Sandals on St. Lucia to St. Vincent. Sandals St. Vincent, this is the newest Sandals Resort. It's stunning. If you haven't seen my other video, this thing is going really fast. And I'm not even pedaling. It's just like, okay. So I'm over here in the Butler Villas right now. These are stunning. And I have one of these. So if you haven't seen the video, take a look at the Butler Villa. It is beautiful. It's like my own little house. It's surrounded by mountains. It's on this little cove. Most people don't know about St. Vincent because the island is kind of this hidden gem in the Caribbean where mostly people with yachts have come in the past because it's hard to get to. So, hold on, we're gonna stop right here. But yeah, these little bikes are all over property. You just can grab one and ride around. If you've been to Kauai, in Hawaii, the mountains that we're cycling up to right now look like something from Kauai. They are stunning. So this little cove has this really nice beach area, and it's good morning, and it's surrounded by all these little restaurants, and super tropical, super lush. I mean, if you've been to a Sandals resort, this is Sandals 2.0. This is like what's coming to all the other Sandals resorts. It is stunning from the dining to the grounds to the rooms. It's pretty amazing. I'm gonna get out of breath. This is maybe not a good idea, but I'll take you on a tour. We'll get rid of the bike. Boy, I'm not as good at riding a bike as I thought. Oh, those mountains are amazing. So the sun is rising right over these mountains. Hold on, let's see if we can. All right, let's stop. Let's take you off of here. Let me show you this, because this is amazing. I don't know how, there we go. I got to spin you around a few times. There we go. Okay, so the sun is rising over these mountains in the background, and it is beautiful. I mean, look how nice it is out here. But during the day, these mountains are lit, and then the sun sets. The most amazing sunsets on this beach behind me later in the day. And I mean, and I just came from St. Lucia, from the 3 Sandals resorts there. Amazing sunsets there. Spectacular sunsets in St. Vincent. So yeah, I'm gonna take you around. I'll walk you around the resort. I've got tips on how to get here. I've got do's and don'ts. I've got everything from little secrets to get the shower to work. So keep watching. I'll take you around. If you do have questions, just go into the description and the comments, leave a comment. I try to go in there all the time and answer comments. Also, I leave all the deals. So all the latest deals are in the description of the video. There's a link to all the latest St. Vincent deals and Sandals deals in general. And I've got a whole team of Sandals specialists over at Pixie Vacations. They are phenomenal. We have a whole group of Pixies over there that don't charge anything. It's all included in the service when you book. And they can help you with any of the 17 Sandals resorts. All right, so let's put you back on here. Yeah, so whoa, you can tell, now you can tell how great I am at riding a bike. Hello. How's it going? All right, so we're not going to go there. We'll go this way. There we go. Good. All right. All right, so we're heading towards the front of the resort. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, this is the heart-shaped pool. The heart-shaped pool's off to the right. The fitness center is right up here. So fitness center right here by the mountains. I'm going to take you to the main lobby. We'll start at the main lobby area, and then we'll go from there through the entire resort. But first, you've got to look at these mountains again. And later in the day, when the clouds and mist are not hanging over everything, I'll show you this view. It's amazing. So there's the flags where we first come in. It's a 55-minute ride on the included Sandals shuttle. It's not bad, because I do get motion sickness. You're probably getting motion sickness watching me ride this bike. So I do get motion sickness, but I didn't get motion sick coming here. So this is where you're going to pull right up. And this is where you are going to go into the open air lobby right here. So we're at the lobby. We're going to leave our bike. We'll leave our bike over here. I don't know how this works. There it goes. So there's the bike. I have this little clamp on here for, so in case someone else wants to use the bike, but you walk right in, this is the lobby. Stunning, stunning. So this is where you check in. So, all right, off to the right is the front desk. And then you've got a bar just off to my left. And then when you walk in, this is the view. This is what's amazing right here. Right? That's the view. And that is an awesome pool. And then at the very end is a really great hot tub. So I think we'll abandon the bike. We'll take a walk. I think it's, all right, so it's about 7:30 in the morning. Sunrise was about 6:30 in the morning. So that gives you an idea. So 7:30, and it is March, and the weather is amazing. I want to show you these cabanas over here. These cabanas, all of these cabanas right here, you can reserve with concierge level rooms. You just let them know, and they're going to reserve these for you. These cabanas have like a place for towels and a cooler. See, so that one's reserved for the Smith family. I'll come ahead and put the little thing on it. Place to put towels, right? So they're all right here, and they all face this long pool. Now this pool also has a swim-up bar and a DJ. So later in the day, it's a great time out here. I've already been out here. This is my trick. This is my trick if you are coming to any Sandals resort, is to come out and put a book down to reserve a spot. So I've reserved this spot right here. I was thinking, like, if I'm going to come out and reserve a spot, I need to come up with some great books. So 100 Cunning Strategies to Outwit Squirrels. So if you come to a Sandals and you see that, that's how you know where I'm at. The swim up bar is right here, and this water 4 feet deep. It's phenomenal. It feels great. I want to take you, since we're over here, I'm going to take you to these swim outs, because these swim out rooms are awesome. Like if you are coming to a Sandals Resort for the first time, you don't want to go all the way to the butler villas like they have here, which is where I'm at. These swim outs are really nice for a romantic option, and they're not as pricey. So they're on the first floor of these buildings. Over here on the side, there's 3 buildings over here. And we'll walk over. Da, da, da. So the bamboo palm building and the other building are over here. Oh, there's also the side little pool area that's nice. So these are the cabanas I just showed you, and that long pool. And then right behind it, kind of in a concave semicircle, is this other pool with more cabanas and lots of seating all the way around. Right, this is right behind the other main pool. And then we're going to cut over here, and I'm going to show you these swim outs. So these buildings right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are 5 stories tall. I was on some of the rooms yesterday in here that up on the 5th floor. So they've got a really great view. And then over here, these swim outs. So these are really pretty because you get so you come right out of the bottom room, and then you got your 2 lounge chairs and then this pool. And it just kind of creeps along the edge of all of these rooms. So, and they've got the infinity edge. You can actually use this pool if you're not in these rooms, which most people don't know, but they look really pretty. See how quiet it is? You just come right out of your room in the morning. So you come out of your room in the morning, and that's what you're right there. You're in the pool. Like, and those lounge chairs like sit on this little level where they're like right in the water. It's nice. So nice. All right. Oh, so Sandals, this was another resort, but they took it down to the ground pretty much. All this stuff in the middle is brand new. All these butler villas are 100% brand new. All these buildings over here, I think are existing buildings, but they are stunning. They redid them 100%. They look phenomenal. So they look like they're brand new. I mean, everything here looks brand new. All this tropical vegetation, not as tropical if you just watched where I came from in St. Lucia, the 3 resorts over there, Regency Latac, Grand St. Lucian, and Halcyon. Halcyon's, all of them are tropical, but Halcyon, wow. Like it's like a jungle right on the ocean. This one's in this little valley surrounded by mountains. But look, I mean, the cliffs behind that 5-story building is this cliff. It's like straight up right here. So you're in this little area that's been like protected. It's like all carved out. And then back there where all the mist is coming in, those are huge mountains all back there that are just covered up by those clouds right now, but they're gonna burn off. It's early. So, all right. So some of the Sandals resorts, you know, there's wildlife, right? So they have these frogs. Oh my God, these frogs at night. They have these tree frogs, and they don't even sound like they're real. They're in Jamaica. They're on almost all the Caribbean islands. They sound amazing. The frogs I have at my house are horrible. They like scream. The frogs here are awesome. So at night they come out. So let me show you down here we're walking you down to the beach. Oh, there's a bike down here. So if you want, we could do another bike ride. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe if I'm up for it, we'll do another bike ride. All right, so we're gonna walk down to the beach. Oh, all right, so I was telling you about the wildlife. So there's frogs, you hear them at night. A lot of Sandals resorts have cats. So you'll see cats around. This resort has dogs. So if you like dogs, that's great. If you don't like dogs, I'm just letting you know. So like last night, we ate dinner out at Butch's, which I'll show you where that is. So we had dinner at Butch's, and I'm here with a party of 12 people. And one of the ladies in the group does not, I think when she was younger, maybe she had probably an incident with a dog. So she doesn't like dogs. So they are not gonna, they don't bother you, and they're stray dogs. They're just for island dogs, right? We might see them. If we see them, I'll introduce you. But, and they're cute and friendly, but if you don't want a dog around at all, then you need to consider that, because they are here on the property. They're wherever, right? They're just on the island. So this is the beach. They brought, so this sand right here they brought this in. This white sand is not the normal sand. The beach slightly to the right has the original sand on it that you can walk to. It's over there by the rocks. The Sandals brought all this beautiful white sand in. So, I mean, look at this. There's my shadow. There it is. So, yeah. Your water sports are over there. So, kayaking, sailing, paddle boards. Off to my right. There's a little village over there, which I have not been to, like an actual local village off property that's over in that area. And over here is where that's the wedding pavilion. So this is the wedding pavilion, which is stunning at night. And then all along this beach, you can have candlelit dinner. They'll set up little tables, like along these palm trees over here, and you can have a candlelight dinner. So people were doing that last night. There are some villas out here that are right on, butler villas that are right on the beach that have a little pool, which are really nice. So those are cool. There's only a few of those. All right, so we're gonna go up here by this pool. So there's another pool out here that's nice. It's another one of these half moon shaped pools. Has the infinity edge. It's two pools. They're right here, right? So you've got one pool here, then you've got seating, and then the second pool is right behind it right here. So this is a popular spot because you're on the beach. You've got your pool here, you got a restroom right off to my left. You've got seating here. So the butlers have come out for some of these rooms and put out their butler reserve. That's what these little coolers are. So those are right there. This is a good place over here for breakfast. So the crema is coffee and ice cream right here. Here, we'll go in real quick. Good morning. So you got, this is a great place. So you got ice cream, you got coffee. So if you want a cappuccino in the morning or coffee, you're ready to go. What are you making? Caramel latte? Honey latte. Ooh. Yeah, see, so you go come in, get a honey latte, vanilla latte, get some snacks. Have a good morning. All right. Oh, here's one of the dogs. So remember I was telling you about the dogs? Oh, here's two of the dogs. So here's the dogs. Come here. What are you doing? These are the dogs. So come here. Hey. So if you like dogs, then you'll be okay. If you don't like dogs, then you're not going to be. They don't bother you though. See, they're really sweet. There's 5 dogs, at least that I've seen. What do you got all over you? You've been out running around? So they're just wild dogs. They just live on the island, and they got a good setup here because they've got everybody feeding them from bushes. You got stuff all over you. So, yeah, so those are the dogs. So, dogs, you've got over here, you've got pizzeria. So in the afternoon, so right here, it's like this little hub right by the water. So you've got pizza right here that'll be open later, all air conditioned. The salad place, they've got like bowls and salads. So if you want looking for a healthy option, it's right there, open for lunch later in the day. You've got all this outdoor seating right here. You have Island Routes, which is right here, which is where you can book your excursions. So like sunset cruise, you can go to one of the waterfalls. Then all your restaurants are here. This restaurant right here, Parasail's a great restaurant if you first come in. So when you first arrive, outdoor dining, kind of like tapas. Really great healthy options, guacamole, chicken sandwich. You get a drink of the day. But you're sitting here right by the pool and right by the bar. And when I first arrived over here at Parasail, I just got one of these little tables right here by the water. And so, I mean, this is my lunchtime view right here, right? You're right by the pool. And then I was right there. I did this little spot. So I did this morning. And so that's a great place. And then I told you, like one of these great spots, there's this other little beach over here. This is kind of a little hidden beach. It's off to the side, so most people don't find this. So right here, you've got this beach area. And then you've got these little swim out things. These are like little rafts in the water. And then they have like a netting in the center. So let's see how the water is. So the water here, St. Lucia was a tad chilly, but not bad. So, all right. So, I mean, it feels all right. It's not bad. So here's this little raft. And then you've got boats for snorkeling and scuba diving right out here. And then if you get married, you've got wedding pavilion right here. So that's it. And then back behind the wedding pavilion, you've got these over-the-water bungalows. All right, so I'm gonna take you to the Overwater, the bungalows, which are over here on the side. All right, we're gonna cut, I should have cut down and over because I just went up the ramp. Here, let's go back down here. We cut through. All right, so we're gonna walk. Here, since we're at the wedding pavilion, let me show you the wedding pavilion. Now, they did have this set up last night for dinner in here for somebody. So you can get a table, like your own table in here that someone was having an anniversary. So, getting ready to scuba dive. Scuba dive is included. Amazing, right? Where else is scuba diving included? I mean, look at this view. To get married here, vow renewal, whatever. Look at that. So you walk up here. Let's do the wedding walk, if that's a thing. All right. So, right, this is what it's going to be like. I don't know what you have to do. You have to walk really slow. All right, you can slow down the video. So, they have these, it's like over the water, and then they have this glass floor so you can see the water. And when the sun sets, it's right here. So you've got these glass floors, and then right here, And I've got another video, if you watch one of my other St. Lucia videos where the sun, or St. Vincent videos, the sun is setting, and it is setting right here from, I don't remember when that was, maybe December, January, I can't remember. But anyways, wedding pavilion. Here, let's look back at the resort. Good morning. So back at the resort right there. That's the pool and the mountains. And then off to the side are these villas. I was in this villa right here. These are our Overwater bungalow right here at the end. So there's a video of that. It's 2 stories, amazing views. Behind there is this little cave area, like this grotto, which you could go down there and then go in there and swim. It's like this little area back in here. I'll take you over there. Why don't I show you instead of tell you about it? So that's what we'll do. We'll walk over here to these little 2-story over the water bungalow villa. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. They're spectacular, of course. I was in St. Lucia. One of the videos I just did, because I just came from there, they have rendezvous, and the rendezvous are super popular. This is like these little round thatch huts, and they're usually kind of in the jungle area, so they're not usually on the water, but they're nice for the jungle area. And the rumor is that they're going to build some of those here. So I would guess it's kind of more back towards the front of the resort. But so those are going to be coming next, I think, to Sandals St. Vincent. All right, so over here, we're going to walk by this nice little beach area. So now you know, if you're coming, you want a little private beach area. Off here is a nice little setup where you can go. I mean, look at the water. So the water here, nice and calm, very calm. So, oh, this is where dive is. I'm sorry. This is where the water sports and dive, this is where the dive shop is. So if you want to go ahead and learn to dive, it's over here next to these over the water bungalows. So they're getting set up for scuba. So they're getting the equipment out for scuba diving. But, and then they just leave from this dock right there where the tanks are. So they're getting set up. They usually have a couple dives a day. All right, so off down this little path, I've got sand in my shoe, in my flip-flops now, because I went in the water. But see, these have 2 stories. I'll show you this little grotto thing, and then we'll walk back to the main resort. But look at these. These are amazing. They also have the glass floor in these. So you can see the fish, you can swim off that little deck there. So around this corner is a super cute romantic spot that I'm like, oh my gosh. And then there's like this ledge in here where you're like, oh, it's just a tad too high to climb up on. You're like, oh, if I could climb up there, it would be perfect. Are you excited? You ready for the big reveal? I know. You're going to be like, that's it? All right, here it is. Here it is. There it is. So this area right here looks so cool, right? Because you've got this kind of cave-like area with the vines hanging down and the water. The water's coming in, right? How cool is this? I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's kind of concaved. And then there's like, up here, there's like this little perfect natural bench area, but it's a tad too high. Unless the water goes up that high later in the day, maybe. But yeah, over the water bungalow or villas. And I was in this one yesterday at the end. So I'll show you that video. So take a look for that. Oh, they have like telescopes out there too on the porch, so you can look at the stars at night. because the stars in St. Vincent, there's like hardly any light pollution out here. So the sky, when you look up at the sky on St. Vincent, is stunning. It is stunning. I mean, I can't just walking past, you know, you're just walking past these cliffs that go up and up and up, and all the tropical plants. So hummingbirds, like everywhere. They're just flying around. Parrots. I did see a couple parrots. St. Lucia, St. Lucia also. I think their national bird is a parrot. I don't know what the national bird here is. But I love this resort. So again, 55 minute is what it took me to get here on the shuttle. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's hilly. You go by all these little bays. You're right on the edge, right? The roads are pretty nice. I mean, compared to, like, if you've been to other islands, like if you've been to Jamaica or whatever, I think the roads are nicer here, as well as in St. Lucia, where I was yesterday, or a couple days ago. Roads are really nice. But yeah, it's curvy and up and down and up and left and right, right? And then, or you take, if you get a butler room, you take the boat. And they showed us where the boat loads. I think I'm gonna try to get the boat back because I'm in a butler room, but I took the shuttle here to experience it. And so I'll take probably the boat back. You know, of course, if it's raining or super rough, then, you know, they won't do the boat. So who knows? But it looks like it's an amazing day, and tomorrow should be hopefully also equally as amazing. All right, so we're back in that main area where the dogs were, remember? This is that coffee shop, and that's the pool and the beach. So over here to the right is Butch's and Scrimshaw. So at night, there's someone playing steel drums out here and a keyboard, and it's all lit up and it's beautiful. You walk over this beautiful little dock area, and there's koi in here and little fish. Let me show you. So yeah, there's some koi right here. I don't know, the sun's like right in my way, but there's koi down here and all kinds of little fish. They're all swimming over. So, oh, there's a doggy over there. He's hanging out. Little dog. So breakfast over here. So I might go there after I finish. Do you want to go to breakfast? You want to see what they have at breakfast? Maybe we can go there. We'll go to breakfast. All right, so this is Butch's. This is your steak restaurant. That's at most of the Sandals have a Butch's. We ate outside, so we actually ate out here, but the restaurant inside is right there. But it was nice outside last night. So I might get breakfast, I don't know. Scrimshaw's over here. All right. So Sora is where they're all going for breakfast. You want to go in? Let's go in. So this is Sora. Oh look, the door's a giant spoon. Come on out. So, oh, it's nice in here. It's so nice. Let's see if there's any, oh, look how nice it is. Oh, this is perfect for breakfast. So this is a la carte. So this is a la carte for breakfast. You've got all kinds of yummy things you could order. And then you've got an outside seating, which is just right behind me. Actually, I lied. This one is buffet for breakfast. So let me show you the buffet. So Sora they have the orange juice machine. You've got juices. You've got all your pastries over here. You've got scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage. Oh, you got tacos. Beef tacos, mushrooms, potatoes, all kinds of stuff. You can warm up some bread, oatmeal, a little fruit bar. And then back there, they're making waffles and pancakes and omelets. So you've got all kinds of omelet choices. Oh yeah, cooking up the omelets. And then you got all kinds of waffle choices. They look good. Chocolate chip, regular pancakes, waffles, all kinds of toppings. So yeah, so Sora, S-O-R-A. I'm not great at pronouncing it. Good breakfast option. Come on in. Oh, it feels great in here too because it's air conditioned. So you can just come on in. You've got this beautiful seating area. Or you can sit outside. So they've got outdoor seating right here. And here's our little friends. Our friends are back out here. What are you doing? Are you sitting out here? Oh my gosh. Are you sitting out there back out here again? Look, I don't have any, you've probably had way too much for breakfast already. Did you have too much for breakfast already? You got too much going on? You got too much too? What are you doing? Yeah, you got stuff all over you. You got all this, what you got all over you? There you go, all right. So you got little doggies. Oh my gosh. Sorry, come here. Come here. Can you sit? No, I don't have anything. Nothing. All right, I don't have anything. So yeah, so if you don't like the dogs are there, they're hanging out. At least that little group of dogs is there, but they're super friendly, like you can see. So let me know what else you want to see. I have 3 Sandals St Vincent videos. Also, I have a top awards show video for this year that covers the top 17 Sandals resorts. This one did get #1 for this year. So go ahead and watch that video. And then watch the other 2 St. Vincent videos. And then again, go into the description. I've got links to all the latest deals in the description, so you can see those and make sure you get the best deal. We have a whole team of Sandals specialists. I'm gonna keep taking you around. Well, we're just walk around while we're talking, but yeah, so we got a whole bunch of Sandals specialists. There's no charge to work with them. They've been to all the resorts just like I have. They know everything. They're at Pixie Vacations, so they're Pixies at Pixie Vacations, and we can book whatever you like. So if you have any questions, you can leave a comment. Look at this pool. So look at that pool. Look, this is it. Oh, this is your morning view right here. You got the pool, the boat coming in to go scuba diving or snorkeling. You've got all of this right here. It's beautiful. So we are happy to help you book anything you want with Sandals or Beaches. There's 17 resorts. Leave a comment. I'm always in here answering questions, so you can always leave a comment again, or go to the description and click on the links. I put all the latest links in there for all the latest deals. So yeah, it's about 8 a.m. People are coming out. They're getting their chairs. I've got my chair, if you saw earlier in the video, so I'm going to go over there with my tip on how to make sure you get your chairs. If you have any tips, if you love it or list it. If you don't like it, let me know. If you like it, let me know for St. Vincent. I know some people are like, oh, I don't know. This is more upscale, I think, than some of your Sandals resorts, but I love it. So have an amazing vacation. Let me know if I can help you with anything.